Investment advisory services are offered through Fusion Capital Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The firm only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. SEC registration is not an endorsement of the firm by the Commission and does not mean that the advisor has attained a specific level of skill or ability.
Welcome to Navigating Retirement with Rick Durkee.
Welcome back to Understanding Annuities, our 5-part series on navigating retirement. I'm your host, Rick Durkee. Thank you for joining us today. Hey, I want to get into some common annuity questions, but before we get started today, I'd like to remind you to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share this episode and past episodes of Navigating Retirement. Common annuity questions is the topic today for episode 4 in our 5-part series on understanding annuities. Here's the first question. Can I lose money in an annuity? Yes, you can. Whoa, everybody's saying, well, I thought you said in an early episode, I have principal protection. Here's the 2 examples of how you can lose money in an annuity. Number 1, you could pay surrender penalties. Remember I mentioned surrender penalties earlier? Maybe you have to come out of that annuity earlier than you expected. That could be one way. You could also lose money in that variable annuity I mentioned last episode if your accumulation value, which remember is subject to market ups and downs, has a downturn in the market. There's 2 ways that you can lose money in an annuity right there. Okay, will I pay a lot in fees is our next question. Fees, we discussed last episode, episode 3 on understanding annuities. Fees are built into all financial products. I don't care if it's the CD at the bank. The bank's making money. You got to believe it. The insurance company is going to make money on annuities also. And I'll just tell you this simple way to understand. If you want more guarantees in your financial product, you're going to have more cost for that because the insurance company is at risk that they'll have to provide those guarantees. It's important if you have a variable annuity that you look in the prospectus for that variable annuity. It'll break down the fees that you are paying inside of that annuity. If you have a fixed index annuity, you may or may not have fees. If you have a fixed annuity, it's built in. The insurance company is paying you a rate of return and they're making more money than they're paying you out. You'll probably never figure out how much that is, but it has to be competitive or else they couldn't compete with the banks and the fixed guaranteed rates of bank products. So there are fees. It's proportional as to will you pay a lot in those fees or not based on what type of guarantees you want in your annuity product. Here's another question. Will my cash flow fluctuate? Well, that depends on how you structured your cash flow in your annuity. If you had a lifetime income guarantee rider on your annuity, then it's probably going to be a very consistent form of income. It's going to be level payment, or it could also be an increasing payment if you have that option to choose that on your annuity. Okay. The next question, will we be able to keep our money if one of us becomes ill or passes away? Remember the key to annuities. One of the big surety factors of annuities is principal protection. So you'll be able to keep the money if you're a spouse and it passes from one spouse to the other. All annuities do pass from one spouse to the other, and you'll be able to continue to use the benefits of that particular annuity. If one becomes ill, you may want to take advantage of some of the internal riders that are built into annuities that make money liquid for you if you perhaps need some long-term care or something like that. Number 5 question, can annuities provide me with income the rest of my life? Hey, replay episodes 1, 2, and 3, and you'll see plenty of options where you can have annuitization payments in certain types of annuities or lifetime income benefit payment guarantees. Number 6 question, can my income have the potential to grow and keep up with inflation? Should I take a level payment or in a fixed index annuity or perhaps a variable annuity, you could have income payments that stair step. As your accumulation value or your protected income values grow of your income payment, your payments could increase accordingly also. This could be an inflation hedge. And in today's world, we all need to pay close attention to that risk of inflation. Number 7 question, will I completely lose access to all of my money? Well, that could happen, okay? How could you lose access to all of your money? That means all inclusive, right? You had to come out of that annuity and you had to pay surrender charges. You would lose access to the money that the insurance company would keep in that situation. So all of your money, probably not. Partial, yes. Okay. Number 8 question, can I potentially get higher income from laddering annuities? Let's just say that that's a pretty detailed question, that the way to answer that question is to have your retirement income plan, your written retirement income plan developed for you by the Coastal Financial Planning Group. We always make that offer available to you here on Navigating Retirement. And our final question for today in Understanding Annuities, episode 4 is, does any one company or organization have the best annuities? Let me say this, with over 3,000 different variations of these products, it might be hard to find the best annuity. So what you want to ask your source of financial advice is, does this annuity provide me what features and benefits I need that are in my best interest? Make sure you're not getting sold a product. Make sure that you have a reliable stream of income built into your retirement income plan. Everything will go through retirement very comfortably and stress-free if you go through that process of discovery. Thanks for joining us today for episode 4. I got one more episode, number 5, coming at you. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us on Navigating Retirement.
Catch more of Rick Durkee and Navigating Retirement by visiting cfpgroup.biz.
While we believe the information in this broadcast is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions. Investment advisory services are offered through Fusion Capital Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. SEC registration is not an endorsement of the firm by the Commission and does not mean that the advisor has attained a specific level of skill or ability. Investment in securities or the market involves a potential risk for loss of principal. Trading, therefore, may not be suitable for all listeners. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.
Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as
Third-party
insurance
rankings and recognition for rating services and publications do not guarantee future investment success. Working with a highly rated advisor also does not ensure that a client or prospect will experience a higher level of performance. These ratings should not be viewed as an endorsement of the advisor by any client and do not represent any specific client's evaluation. Generally, ratings, rankings, and recognition are based on information provided by the advisor. Please contact the advisor for more information regarding how these rankings and ratings were formulated.